The rain was falling hard on the roof when Mama Chica opened the front door. There stood Ngozi, a young girl with sad eyes, soaked to the bone and holding a small bag. "Please, madam," she whispered, shivering. "I have nowhere else to go. My mother died and my uncle drove me away. I can cook and clean. Just let me stay." Mama Chica looked at her husband, who was sitting by the fire. He rubbed his tired eyes and sighed. They already had 3 children to feed, but he nodded. "Come in, child," Mama Chica said softly. "Dry yourself." From that day, Ngozi worked in their home. She woke up before dawn to sweep the compound. She cooked hot porridge for the children, helped them dress for school, and washed piles of clothes by hand. But she did more than work. She laughed with the children and sang them songs at night. She taught little Ada how to braid her hair. She helped Chindi with his homework. Soon neighbors began to gossip. "Look at them," they sneered, "treating their maid like a daughter. She will steal from them one day. Just wait." Mama Chica ignored their words, but deep in her heart, she prayed that Ngozi would not betray their trust. One afternoon, while Mama Chica was at the market, a loud noise shook the house. The old shelf in the kitchen had fallen, smashing Mama Chica's precious plates, her wedding plates. Ngozi knelt on the floor, weeping. The children tried to help her pick up the broken pieces. When Mama Chica returned, she saw the mess and her face grew pale with shock. "My plates," she whispered. Her voice trembled. "I am sorry, Mama," Ngozi cried. "I was cleaning when the shelf broke. I did not mean to." Mama Chica closed her eyes and took a deep breath. Then she opened her arms. "It was an accident," she said gently. "What matters is that you are safe." But more trouble came. Papa Chica lost his job at the factory. Money ran out. They could not buy enough food. The children sometimes went to bed hungry. One evening, Mama Chica called Ngozi into the small living room. "Ngozi," she began, fighting back tears. "We can no longer pay you. Maybe you should go back to your people." Ngozi fell to her knees and held Mama Chica's hands. "No, Mama," she said, her voice breaking. "This is my home. You are my family. Let me stay. I will work without pay." Mama Chica began to cry. She pulled Ngozi close and rocked her like a child. From that night, they all struggled together. They planted vegetables behind the house. Papa Chica sold firewood. The children learned to share every little thing. Some days they had only one meal, but every night they sat together by the lantern. They told stories and held each other close. One morning, after many months, Papa Chica returned home smiling. "I have found work again," he announced, "at the new mill." The children screamed with joy. Mama Chica danced around the room. Ngozi stood by the door, tears shining in her eyes. Papa Chica looked at her and spoke in a loud, proud voice. "Ngozi, you are no longer our maid. You are our daughter." Ngozi covered her face and wept. And from that day, no one in the village dared to call her just a servant. They were a family, stronger than any storm, bound by love and unbroken by hardship.
Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exciting, lovely, and interesting stories.